So with Samsung announcing and releasing its flagship Galaxy S20 and the Note 20 line this year, and not forgetting the recent S20 FE edition, what was a surprise to us, we are now getting ready for the next Samsung Galaxy. Specifically the Samsung Galaxy S21 or even the Samsung Galaxy S30. As you can see, even the naming is not 100% confirmed. However, I want to tell you everything we know about the newest Samsung Galaxy, of everything we know from now until its launch date. As there is lots of info already, and this video would end up being over 30 minutes long in length, I'll be splitting this into a couple of videos over the next couple of weeks and giving you the latest info we have heard going forwards. So make sure you've hit that subscribe button and the bell to get the full details. Today I want to talk to you about everything we know so far for the Samsung S21 launch date, as well as the S21 price, and also some more information on the design and specs. So let's press on with the Samsung Galaxy S20 news. First of all, the name and number. This year in 2020, Samsung changed its naming scheme for the Galaxy S series in multiple ways. It jumped from 10 to 20 for its numbering and also introduced the Ultra name as well. These big changes make it tricky to deduce what the company could call the next iteration of the series. We believe that the company will be using this name Samsung Galaxy S21 as the branding in 2021. Some will argue that Samsung might instead use Galaxy S30, but we're not too sure. Our four biggest reasons for thinking this are: Samsung's biggest rival they consider right now is Huawei, and of course Apple. With Huawei, they jump their numbers in tens, so I don't believe Samsung will copy this, as it can get confusing. Also, what would have been confusing this year if Samsung stuck with the S11 name, as we got the iPhone 11 as well. We believe that Samsung doesn't want to be the same number as Apple. The best reasoning behind the S20 name, even though it hasn't been the best year, is that it is the year 2020 and Samsung name matches the year. We believe the new Galaxy will be called the Galaxy S21 due to the year, and also not to be confused with its main competitors. However, this info may change. As of now though, there is no concrete evidence that the name will be either the S21 or the S20, but for the purpose of this video I will refer the new Galaxy as the new Samsung Galaxy S21. As far as the release date goes then for the Galaxy S21, it is looking likely we could get our hands on the new phone earlier than we expected. Samsung could launch its new set of flagship phones in just over 3 months from now, in end January time. A report from a Korean publication, the LX, suggests that the Samsung S21 series could get pushed up this year. The report claims that the Galaxy S21 will likely go on sale a month sooner than its predecessor. This means that we could expect Samsung to launch the new S-series flagship sometime in early February or even late January 2021. Last year, Samsung announced the S20 series on February the 11th, but the phone only went on sale in March. Similarly, the Galaxy S10 and the S9 were also released in March time. Citing a source, the LX article claims that Samsung's decision to push up the release of the Galaxy S21 series comes at the back of Huawei's ongoing troubles. The company reported it wants to take advantage of Huawei's absence of their new flagship phones being released on the end part of 2020. For price then. Every year since the launch of the Samsung Galaxy S9, the company has raised the introductory price of its phones. One would expect the trend to continue in 2021 with the Samsung Galaxy S21 series. However, before you start throwing tomatoes at the screen or press the unlike button, Samsung is a company that is known and proud to say that they listen to their fans. Recently, surveys of sales figures for the March Galaxy S20 series suggest Samsung were deeply unhappy with the figures. However, we can say that Samsung has listened to their user feedback as they released the new Samsung S20 FE or Fan Edition, an S20 phone with flagship features that 90% of phone users want, and the phone only costs $699 compared to say the latest Note 20 starting at $999. All credible scientific data suggests that COVID-19 pandemic will continue into 2021 where money is tight. So Samsung need to change their strategy, and when you combine these three bits of info, they strongly suggest that Samsung will be lowering, or worst case, keeping the same pricing as the Galaxy S20 for the new Galaxy S21 series and not to raise it. For design next, as mentioned this year, we saw the introduction of the Ultra moniker with the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. With the successive launch of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra as well, we're going to go ahead and assume that Samsung intends to launch a Galaxy S21 Ultra as well. We have luckily had a new leak and designs from OnLeak, who has made amazing renders that we can see here. This leak is for the normal Samsung Galaxy S21, but we can see that the leaks or renders are now showing a flat screen phone, something I am personally glad to see, like we have in the normal Note 20 and also in the S20 Fan Edition. The slanted glass look does look cool, but when you come to use the phone, a flat screen is far better in my opinion, and I believe feedback to Samsung have encouraged them to do this. Another big change that we can see here is the camera module on the back. Samsung were very quick to copy the block style from Apple's last year's iPhone 11 models, and we saw this reflected in many Samsung A, S and Note series phones this year. It is good to see that Samsung have invented their own style this time. However, looking at it, I do question if the phone had no case on it, or a very slim one, that if you put the phone on a table it would be very unstable, like a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra block on the back. I'm hoping Samsung bring out some cases that make the phone less unstable, however we could argue that the phone will be thicker due to this. Talk about size and dimensions, we've had a leak from Ice Universe where it has been revealed that the Galaxy S21 dimensions will be 151.7mm by 71.2 by 8mm compared to the Galaxy S20, what is 151.7, 69.1 and 7.9mm thick, so the S21 will be ever so slightly bigger. Ice Universe also suggests that the wider bezel also has a poorer hand field, where the S21 is wider and more difficult to grasp, but we'll have to wait and see. Ice Universe also showed us some pictures of an S21 Ultra that looks like the camera setup on the back will actually be similar to a Note 20 Ultra and not like the normal S21 renders we just saw. In these pictures it looks like the S21 Ultra model though will have an infinity slanting screen as well. Another shocker to find out this year is again from Ice Universe, and that the S21 will have a 25 watt charger in the box. However, the S21 Ultra may support 45 watts, but you'll have to buy a separate charger for this. To me, this is a bit backwards, as the likes of say OnePlus have packed in a 65 watt charger with the OnePlus 8T, and you can charge your phone from 0% to 100% in under 40 minutes. Something is telling me that 25 watts or even 45 watts won't cut it to charge your battery from 0% to 100% in even under 1 hour. So as mentioned, there is lots more information about the Galaxy S21 and I'd love to cram it into this video, but we're pushing on time a bit now. So the final piece of info I want to reveal today is there is a possibility that the S21 and the Note 21 might be merged into just one phone. Right now, to be honest, apart from the screen sizes and the S Pen, not too much is different between the two phones if we look at the S20 and the Note 20. However, this merge is just a rumour at the moment. The rumour exists because Samsung are moving into foldable phones if you haven't noticed, and it would kind of make sense to announce a traditional slate phone at one part of the year and then foldable phones at the other. However, this is just a rumour at this stage. Well guys, as I've said, I'm not covering everything in this video as it would take far too long. However, I can tell you now in my next S21 video, I'll be talking to you more about the camera setup, the new Exynos 1000 chipset, what is going to be even faster than the new Snapdragon 875 that Samsung may ditch Qualcomm altogether because of this. So make sure to see that video, that you click the subscribe button followed by the bell. I know it's very early days, but what are your thoughts on the Samsung Galaxy S21 so far? Will it be considered on your shortlist for your next phone you want to buy, or will you buy something else? Let me know in the comments below. Well guys, it's time to wrap this up. If you've enjoyed this video, please do remember to press like, and also don't forget to press the subscribe and bell button to hear the latest gaming news, tech news, reviews and comparisons. Until next time, I'll see you later guys.